Welcome everybody to this next episode of bringing these fifth dimensional concepts into our current reality. I am really curious to see how your week went with mirroring and seeing who is reflecting and what people are reflecting back to you. So as always, please leave a comment in the description box or send me an email if there's anything that you learned from this last week that was an aha moment for you, and or something that you would like to share with others that may help other people on their journey as well. I think for me, one of the things that I was really aware of this past week is who I am allowing into my space and what reflections I am allowing for myself. So I'm curious again as to what has come up for you this past week. Now, let's see what Spirit has for us to focus on tonight and through this next week. So twice I saw this card, so this one must be really important. They're all important, you know what I mean, but twice this card came up, so I really am curious. So it is the Robots card. Set yourself free with wisdom. You see that? Spirit, what is it that you would like us to know? What I'm really picking up on, I want you to see this, is first I noticed the salad here, or what appears to be a salad. Very fresh. Ironic, I had some tabbouleh for dinner tonight. And so there must be something there, which I'm starting to understand. And then also in the heart space, look at how bright that light is. The eyes, there's light behind those eyes. So what I'm picking up on right now is that it's interesting because we are really being attuned to the vibration of AI. We are becoming aware of AI. It is becoming more integrated into our current reality. And what I really get from this card is it's like we've been conditioned to be the robots, right? We have believed everything we're hearing. We are doing as we are told. And some of those things are really not healthy for us. Now, this can be a wide variety of things, so I'm not going to get into like specifically because that's going to be very individual for whoever is listening to this. But it says set yourself free with wisdom. So one of the biggest things that I want all of you to remember is wisdom comes from within. It comes from you, your heart space, your mind, your connection between the two of them. And greater than that is your connection with the all that is. So where are you getting your wisdom from? Are you feeding yourself things that encourage you to be healthy, that are creating healthy mind, heart, balance in the world? It's time to set all of us free. We have the power within to be free. We do not have to be these robots walking around on this earth at the mercy of those who we perceive as having control. It is our time. You can see too, like robot, obviously hard, tough exterior shell, but there's light inside. There is light coming from within. And that is time. I just see like breaking free, taking off this hard shell, because when we feed ourselves with things that are meant for us as individuals, whether it's, again, that we're talking about mirrored reflections last week. So feeding ourselves now with what media we're listening to, whose voices we are allowing to impact who we are, what food we're eating. Are we allowing that sun to penetrate our souls? Are we allowing the earth, Gaia, to nourish us? Where are we getting our fulfillment from? And are we ready to break free? I just want to sit here for a minute. So the other thing that I'm picking up on in this card is this looks like a hummingbird here. That is meaningful to me. Butterflies, there's rainbows on here. Obviously the cosmos are on here. So I'm getting the sense of, you know, maybe someone on here has a spirit animal that's coming through to them, or they're in communication with the birds, or there's signs and synchronicities in those items. So again, trusting what is coming to you, this wisdom you are, this wisdom you have, this wisdom you are remembering. It is all within us, and it's time to set that free. And as you do that, you'll start to see other signs and synchronicities. I'm also hearing, again, there's something about the food. Be very focused on what food you are putting into your vessel, because you also are then absorbing the energy that's coming from that food, where that food was growing, who is packaging that food. Like, everything truly is connected, and you're picking up on all of that stuff. So, you know, some people pray over their food, say a blessing. Like, that is all to, I'm hearing, like, acclimate your food and what you're consuming to be an energy that is actually nourishing and beneficial to you, versus you're just picking up whatever is from that food. I'm going to keep this card out in front of me. I know we've been doing one card and trying to see what is one card, but this feels like an incomplete message. So I just want to tune in. I was called to bring out the Oracle of the Hidden, the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds deck. That's by Lucy Cavendish. So I'm going to actually, and again, these were all pre-shuffled. I'm just going to tune in here real quick too and see if there's further messages that I can get. I'm hearing also, if you are going to healers or energy workers, whatever you want to call that, somebody that is you're connecting with on your own journey, be mindful of who you allow, again, into your space. Make sure that it is compatible, and make sure it is somebody that is hold on one second. I'm just trying to really watch my words, but I feel like there's a message coming through. I am hearing, make sure that person is of the light. There is a way to talk about the truth of your perceptions. There is a way to talk about what you're observing in your reality in a way that continues to uplift. If you're diving deep into your shadow and doing your shadow work, that person also can be supporting you and uplifting you so that you're not just staying stuck in that I'm hearing gunk. You're not staying stuck in the gunk, right? We're diving deep, we're clearing, we're pulling up from the roots, we're bringing up to the surface what no longer serves, bringing it to our awareness, and then we are transmuting that into something that is of the light. Spirit, is there a way to expand on this message? What else is it that we are supposed to know at this time? I'm hearing sound, not words, but just tones and music, bells, singing bowls, that type of sound. So that might be helpful to some of you. Sound is another way of clearing energy, and it's a way of attuning your body to the frequency of that sound. Solfeggio frequencies are another good one. You can search that and listen to some of those. You'll understand, and I'm not sure exactly what each of the frequencies or the hertz they mean, but they're very clearly outlined on like YouTube. You can just watch a video. One of the things I also experienced this week, and it's coming to my attention now, so I want to talk about it a little bit, is feeling like we are scattered in all of these different areas. And I actually had to call all of my energy back to myself on a couple of occasions and clearing my energy. I just felt like it's like everybody's coming at me, or these thoughts are coming at me, and it just did not seem right. And I couldn't get clarity on what it is that I really wanted to do or what I was thinking about at the time. And it was like everything wanted my attention. And when I called back my energy, I was really able to focus more on like the heart of the matter that I was trying to figure out or get clarity on. And again, robots, if you I'm thinking about Marty, if anybody is aware of Marty, that robot that goes around giant, because walking around, it's kind of like you want to say hi to him, or hey, get out of my way, or I don't want to bump him, and then he's being called to this location or this like that's what I'm sensing right now. And so as robots, there's people that program them. There are people that give commands. They're constantly figuring things out in their own robotic way. And I'm not going to get into any of that because it's beyond me. However, what this is trying to explain is all of us are being bombarded right now with focus on this issue, focus on that issue, think about this, do this, like all kinds of things that we like, information overload. And before our wires and our circuits spaz out, we need to come back to what is feeding and nourishing us. Come back to your connection, feed and nourish yourself. Let that heart really guide you. And again, the connection between what we're seeing, your heart space, your mind, that heart coherence is extremely important right now. All right, let me see if I can get one more card, but I feel like that's the message today is we have to connect to our own internal wisdom. Allow that light to shine that's inside of us start to come out, and breaking free from this entrapment of these hard shells in everybody else's direction. Yeah. This is really lovely, a really lovely card. It is kindred spirits, spirit companions, guides, and comfort. I don't know if you can see like this orb right here too. This woman sitting on this bench, probably over a little brook or stream. There's this orb here. She's surrounded by this lovely, I'm feeling the moss here and the trees. Even the way this comes down into it, it's almost like a dragon. So there's a lot probably of messages. I'm going to just hold this here for all of you to see. A lot of messages you might actually pick up from this card too. But as we are trying to discern what our own internal wisdom is, as we are diving into these shadows and breaking free, it's really important to feel like you are comforted and you're being guided by, for a lot of people, this higher power or angels or guardians, spirit guides. We all have spiritual teams around us, whether or not you know who they are or you feel them, like you are connected to this greater source. And remember how loved you are as you are navigating your day-to-day lives. It will be so much easier. It's going to feel easier at times breaking free when you know you have your team of support standing directly behind you, around you, everywhere. You're connected to source. That wisdom will shine even greater. You'll be more sure of yourself because you're not looking for the feedback of others to determine whether or not you are on your own right path, because you are going to have that internal knowing. And then you gain more discernment about who you are bringing into your physical reality and who it is, what you're doing, what you're eating, that is really empowering you to be the best that you can be. Count on all of those things that are nurturing and supportive to you. Remember your spiritual team. Remember that your nature guides. Get out in nature. It's time to break free. Align your heart with all that is. Mercy and courage, it's yours to give. The wisdom shines bright from deep inside. Open your eyes nice and wide. Break free from the patterns. That harbor such weight. It's time to break free and run through the gate. Shine bright with the sun, the stars, the sky. We are all one, for that is no lie. Trust in your powers. They're greater than you know. The time is now. Our hearts aglow. May you find peace and comfort throughout this week. May you break free one little bit at a time, and remember to trust the wisdom that comes from deep inside. Sending you so much love. Until next week.